Hello and welcome. This was meant to be Monday's video, but today we are looking at more Know Your Members of Congress for the 119th Congress. A look at them, especially with their donors and everything else. Today's episode, we are looking at Representative Brian Fitzpatrick, who is the representative for the 1st District of Pennsylvania, which is along the border in the crack of New Jersey. It is north of Philadelphia, west of Trenton, New Jersey, and southeast of Allentown. Now, he is a Republican, and before he took office, he was preceded in office by his brother, Michael Fitzpatrick. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at who Brian K. Fitzpatrick is as an individual. As we already mentioned, he is the brother of Michael Fitzpatrick, former representative for the same district. Brian was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on December 17th, 1973. Graduated from Bishop Egan High School in Fairless Hills, Pennsylvania in 1992. Earned a BS/BA from LaSalle University in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in 1996. Earned an MBA from Pennsylvania State University in University Park, Pennsylvania in 2001. Earned a JD from Dickinson School of Law for Pennsylvania State University in Carlisle, Pennsylvania in 2001. Has been a judicial clerk for the Eastern District of Pennsylvania 2001 to 2002. A special agent for the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, special assistant to U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Pennsylvania, has been a private practice lawyer, an accountant, before being elected as a Republican to the 115th and 4 following Congresses. So he is in term 5. Now, let's go ahead and look at the committees he is on. He is on the Committee on Ways and Means, of which he's on the Subcommittee on Health and the Subcommittee on Tax. He is on the Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence, of which he is on the Subcommittee on Central Intelligence Agency, of which he is chairman, and the Subcommittee on Open Source Intelligence. Now, let's go ahead and look at the top 5 individual donors and contributors over this last election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have No Labels, which is an American political organization who claim to support centrism and bipartisanism through what it calls the common sense majority. Bullshit. No Labels was founded in 2010 as a 501c4 by current president and CEO Nancy Jacobson. Joe Lieberman served as its national co-chair from 2014 to 2024, And on April 4, 2024, it ended its effort to secure ballot access for a unity ticket in the 2024 U.S. presidential election. Following Lieberman's death on March 27, 2024, the organization stated it would remain true to its commitment to not offer its ballot line to a candidate who did not have a likely path to victory, to avoid them acting as a spoiler for either party. Altogether, they have donated $549,014, and once again, that's no labels. Next, at number 2, we have AIPAC, the American Israel Public Affairs Committee, which is a pro-Israel lobbying group that advocates its policies to the legislative and executive branches of the United States, and is one of several such pro-Israel lobbying organizations, and has been called one of the most influential lobbying groups in the U.S. It has more than 5 million members as of 2025 in the U.S. Until 2021, it did not raise funds for political candidates itself, and its members raised money for candidates through PACs unaffiliated with AIPAC by other means. In late 2021, it formed its own PAC and announced plans for a super PAC which can spend money on candidates' behalf, and it says it acts as an agent of the Israeli government that has its critics have said it acts as an agent of the Israeli government, and that it has a stranglehold on the U.S. Congress, which it fucking does. It has been accused of being strongly allied with the Israel's Likud party and the U.S. Republican Party, which it fucking is. An AIPAC spokesman has called this a malicious mischaracterization bullshit. The pro-Israel lobbying group J Street has risen as an alternative to AIPAC, which has attracted support from Democrats. It was founded in 1954 by lobbyists for the Israeli government, partly to counter negative international reactions to Israel's Kibbutz massacre of Palestinian villagers that year, and became a powerful organization in the 1980s. In 2002, it expressed intent to lobby Congress to authorize use of force in Iraq, and in 2004 defended the Iraq War at AIPAC events. In 2005, a Pentagon analyst pled guilty to espionage charges of passing U.S. government secrets to senior AIPAC officials in what became known as the AIPAC espionage scandal. Altogether, they are a horrible and despicable, vile organization that bribe both parties. Altogether, it has donated $283,462, and once again, that's AIPAC. Next, at number 3, we have Royal Bank of Canada, which is a Canadian multinational financial services company and the largest bank in Canada by market capitalization, and it serves over 18 million clients and has more than 98,000 employees worldwide. It was founded in 1864 in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and maintains its corporate headquarters in Toronto, and its head office in Montreal. In November 2017, it was added to the Financial Stability Board's list of globally systemically important banks. In Canada, its personal and commercial banking operations are branded as RBC Royal Bank in English and RBC Banque Royale in French, and serves approximately 11 million clients through its network of 1,284 branches. It is a U.S. banking subsidiary um, or RBC Bank is a U.S. banking subsidiary which formerly operated 439 branches across 6 states in the southeastern U.S., but now only offers cross-border banking services to Canadian travelers and expats. Its other Los Angeles-based U.S. subsidiary, City National Bank, operates 79 branches across 11 U.S. states, and it also has 127 branches across 17 countries in the Caribbean, which serve more than 16 million clients. Its capital markets is RBC's Worldwide Investment and Corporate Banking subsidiary, while the investment brokerage firm is known as the RBC Dominion Securities. Investment banking services are also provided through RBC Bank, and the focus is on the middle market clients. The company expanded farther in 2024 when it acquired HSBC's Canadian operations. Altogether, it has donated $34,600, and once again, that's Royal Bank of Canada. Next, at number 4, we have Blackstone Group. They are an American alternative investment management company based in New York City that was founded in 1985 as a mergers and acquisitions firm by Peter Peterson and Stephen Schwarzman, who had previously worked together at Lehman Brothers. Its private equity business has been one of the largest investors in leveraged buyouts in the last 3 decades, while its real estate business has actively acquired commercial real estate across the globe. It is also active in credit, infrastructure, hedge funds, secondaries, growth equity, and insurance solutions. As of September 30th, 2025, it had $1.2 trillion in total assets under management, making it the world's largest alternative investment firm. Boo, you suck! Altogether, they have donated $33,350, and once again, that's Blackstone Group. Finally, in 5th, we have Comcast Corporation. And they are an American multinational mass media, telecommunications, and entertainment conglomerate headquartered at the Comcast Center in Philadelphia, and was ranked 51st on the Forbes Global 2000 in 2023. It is the 4th largest telecommunications company by worldwide revenue after AT&T, Verizon, and China Mobile, and the 3rd largest pay TV company, the 2nd largest cable TV company by subscribers, and the largest home internet service provider in the United States. It owns and operates Xfinity residential cable telecommunications, business segment and division, Comcast Business, a commercial services provider, and Xfinity Mobile and MVNO of Verizon Communications. The company is also the nation's 3rd largest telephone service provider, serving residential and commercial customers in 40 states and the District of Columbia. It has owned NBC Universal and its various mass media subsidiaries since 2013. It is a high-volume producer of films for theatrical exhibition and television programming through its film studios, Universal Pictures, DreamWorks Animation, Illumination, and Focus Features. Its over-the-air national broadcast network channels include NBC, the National Broadcasting Company, one of the U.S.'s big 3 television networks, Spanish television channels Telemundo, Telecitos, and Universo, television stations like Cozy TV, multiple cable-only channels such as MS Now, formerly NSNBC, CNBC USA Network, Sci-Fi, Oxygen 2, True Crime, Bravo, and E. It also works in news with NBC News and Noticias Telemundo and Sports, NBC Sports and Telemundo Deportes, bolstered by its 96 acquisition of the professional sports company Spectacor. It owns more video-on-demand streaming. It owns the video-on-demand streaming service Peacock, and its holdings on digital distribution include The Platform, acquired in 2006, and ad technology company Freewell, acquired in 2014. It has been the parent company of Sky Group since 2018, when it dropped out of the running to buy 21st Century Fox, Sky's then largest shareholder, and instead acquired the company from Fox and other shareholders. The company operates theme parks under Universal Destinations and Experiences subsidiary. It is criticized and put under intense public scrutiny for a variety of reasons. Its customer satisfaction ratings were among the lowest in the cable industry from 2008 to 2010, and it has violated net neutrality practices and offered a commitment to narrow definition of net neutrality that critics say ignores the difference between Comcast's private network services and the rest of the internet. Critics also note a lack of competition in the vast majority of Comcast service areas, in particular, the limited competition among cable providers. Given its negotiating power as an ISP, some suspect that it could have paid peering agreements to unfairly influence end-user connection speeds. Its ownership of both content production in NBC Universal and distribution as an ISP has raised antitrust concerns that scuttled the company's 2014 effort to acquire Time Warner Cable, and it has been dubbed the worst company in America by consumerists in 2010 and 2014. And yeah, it doesn't get any better today now that, regulation has been kicked in the nuts by Trump and the Republicans. We're living in the worst world situation. Anyway, altogether, they have donated $29,853, and once again, that's Comcast Corporation. Now, let's go ahead and look at the top 5 industry donors and contributors over the last election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have Securities and Investment, who altogether have donated $834,980. Next, at number 2, we have Miscellaneous Issues, who altogether have donated $607,116. Next, at number 3, is Leadership PACs, who altogether have donated $463,650. Next, at number 4, is Retired, who altogether have donated $400,828. And in 5th is Real Estate, who altogether have donated $385,219. Without even beginning looking at this at a glance, I can already tell you it's going to be a suck-ass balls list. But let's take a look at the donors at a glance anyway. Individually, no labels, boo, suck. APAC, boo, suck. Royal Bank of Canada, ooh. Blackstone Group, boo, suck. Comcast, boo, suck. Industry-wise, Securities and Investment, boo, suck. Miscellaneous issues, you don't really tell us exactly what the miscellaneous issues are, but they could be anything, so we'll go, okay, good. Leadership PACs, boo, suck. Retired, great, absolutely wonderful. Real estate, oh, yeah, suck ass balls. They suck ass balls. You suck. But this has been a look at Representative Brian K. Fitzpatrick, who is the representative for the 1st District of Pennsylvania. As always, educate thyself. Think, read, study, learn. Someone tells you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. I'll be putting my links and sources in the description box below the video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all. Where is my cursor? Come on. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, later.